As you can see, the actual vinyl is coming away from the door card. It's quite a common problem in a lot of cars. Not just this make and model. So that's happening on both sides. It's not just the driver's side. So what I need to do is to take the door card off, remove the whole of this that's damaged, and replace it. I'm going to replace it with leather. Leather glue's much easier. It will stay on there longer. You won't get the same problem with leather. So the first job is to remove the card. So both cards have now been removed, and I need to split the cards. So I'm going to use, there we go, a countersink bit, and that is to drill out these here. So there's quite a lot all the way along, so I'll drill those out, and then that'll allow me to split the card. This is the bit that I need to work on. So I'm going to use a little bit of heat on this door card, just to help soften the glue and the vinyl. It'll just help to pull it off without damaging the card, because it is only card. As you can see, that is just cardboard. I don't want to start tearing the card, but I don't want to steam it, because obviously it's cardboard and water and card don't really mix, so I'll use a heat gun for that rather than a steamer. So I've now removed the vinyl. It took about half an hour in total, but there's a few rough bits of the actual card itself where it's pulled away a little bit at the card. Not a lot, but enough to worry about. It'll show through on leather, potentially. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give it a quick sand down and just make the surface as even as possible. And then once I've done that, what I need to do is to take a pattern of this. So I'll take a pattern after I've sanded it all down, and then I can offer that up to the leather, make sure I've got enough, which I should have just about, and then I can start gluing it. So the leather won't actually stretch around this without forming a funny edge, so I'm actually going to put a piece in here along that edge. So the first job is to put a line. So that line is going to be where the seam is. So the line's on, so I need to put a couple of match marks in. So I'll put one there, one right on the radius, one just after it, and one about halfway down. So I'm going to pin the pattern plastic to the door card. pinned on. I need to transfer this line here over to the plastic. So I'm not going to draw full lines, and I'm just going to dash it in. Transfer the match marks over. I've just joined the dots now. So I'm not going to assume that both door cards are the same. So I'm going to check this pattern against the other card, and when I do the main pattern as well, I'll do the same. So that's the same as the passenger side. There's the driver's side, sorry. So the passenger side and the driver's side, this end is the same. So I'm going to assume that the main part of this card is the same as well. So it's just a reverse of this. So I've now got both patterns made up, and I'm just going to now cut the leather out. I've just got enough of this leather to do these two cards.
So.
One, it's two. So that's all 4 pieces now cut out. I need to thin these seam edges, so along here and then the corresponding seam on the bigger piece. So this is a scabbing knife. It just takes a little blade, see the blade at the back there? And that allows you to thin the leather. Now both pieces have been sewn together, I need to glue it. The door cards have been repaired and they're back on again.